All right, redoing, starting over. I had to cut the tape. It's getting up to a half an hour. File B12 Pennsylvania Avenue Corporations. We have uh, National Capital Planning Commission Submission Guidelines, parts 1 through 9, Pennsylvania Avenue Concepts and Vision, Pennsylvania Development, how to submit, Pennsylvania Avenue Development Corporation status, submission guidelines for appendix, submission guideline exemption, submission guideline and Pennsylvania initiative, and then we'll go to railroad contacts. This shows a list of all the railroad inventory contacts in all the United States. We have railroad registry lines. This is a list of railroads, and it takes 8 pages. It's like a phone book for railroad registry. We have the Scholarship Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineering Trainmen. We have the Joint Railroad Engineering Conference Railroad Technology, and I don't know when the next one will be, but I want to go because I'm a genius with the railroads. And then we have GovMan. Let's see what GovMan page. Government Manual 1995-07-01, page 671. And we have a scholarship from the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineering Trainmen. Do the turnout parade at Pennsylvania Avenue Initiative. And then, so planning a parade or an event in Washington is a Pennsylvania Avenue Initiative, plus engineering, my railroad engineering's, B13 Treasury. We have Treasury Manuals 1 through 4, a certification form. We have CISI Treasury forms, which is CISI Treasury Firms Exam Open Data SG33R disk for articles and corporation banking records, and the Smartly Department of Treasury, Office of the General Counsel, Office of Chief of Staff, Deputy Secretary, Assistant Secretary Services, and then it shows a list of all your congressional directories, assets, Assistant Secretary Intelligence and Analysis, Terrorist Enhancing, Assistant Secretary Public Affairs. We have download the SCR3M Smart Card Reader, Smart Reader Drives. We have ECFR, Commit Comedy Security Exchange Agency, parts 200 through 2302, other enrolling in a domain certification, enrolling domain control certificate on Windows Domain Controller, enterprise managed hosting, $400, which is supposed to be the Federal Bridge certificate. Here's a list of CIS.gov Federal Bridge certificate of authority. We have federal public key information, governance, compliance, audit information, shows federal public trust, TLS, federal bridge, federal common policy, and some other links. A file list, filing procedure for a corporation, CERT, PKI, CERT Commons, government funding catalog, federal funding categories, and shows it shows the funding categories, tract and health, and the different community development, IS, IS success, IS access. Let's look at this one, see what it says. We'll close this one, close this window. Alright, NIST Public Office of Management, Agency Bureau Treasury Codes, and regulation in New York Stock Alliance member organization. So we have a smart card reader product manual, installation troubleshooting, the The Department of State and other international program, which is enlisted in another file, goes off of the international reparations. This should be awarded to us. We have Treasury contact us, U.S. Department of Treasury, and then the last one is, we'll see what this one is if it loads quicker, quicker. Okay, I'm gonna pause. All right, I had to use the restroom real quick. All right, so some of these do not show in the file, but we're moving on to B14. Petroleum Moss teaching. We have my hand receipt. We have Field Expedition Guide book. This goes over PHMSA. This is Army Institute Professional Development courses, Control General, Direct General, Dispatch Management Material, Petroleum Hazmat Cards, Petroleum Task List, the AIPD Petroleum for GMC National Guard. Let's look at let's read the Georgia National Guard letter real quick. I'm asking through a proper channel to reach executive branch. I apologize. My name is Adam Nugent. I thank you for the time for your assistance. I'm asking you to call Donald Trump for the office because I believe that the phone number may be insecure. Tell him I want to send a package directly in brief. I send a package to him. I have the receipt. Package includes set of books, written focus, and Moss 92, a grant proposal, apprenticeship program, weight $5 million, portable hard drive grants, and then some presidential PDF portfolios. That's went to the president. Secondly, I have noticed a postage in D of the Moss 92F asking with the telling a recruiter I have made a Microsoft Classroom from Petroleum course. I'd like to lend the guard a hand copy of this course, about 20 notebooks. I also have moved to Georgia last year. I'm taking military leadership. I'm on disability and I would like to do some community service. Then we have this Petro class, which is a little bit bigger, talks to GMC, and then it advises the same thing about the 25 notebooks and the wallet. There's a wallet with 50 CDs, so do check out that video and then close that down. So I'm networking GMC with the Georgia National Guard to use my petroleum videos and my petroleum class I put together on Microsoft Teams with Army Institute Professional Development, a hand-copied receipt in the Field Expedition Guidebook, mix, Charter Conductor, PSA, and Moss 92F training. So I would like to teach a Moss 92F training course. And then we'll move into Senate House rules. We have the House rules, the Congressional Directory, which is 14, almost 1,500 pages, 23rd to 24. The new one's not out, so here we have a list of congressional directories. As you can see here would be a list, the maps, Congressional Directory. It's very big. I recommend looking this up. We have the House of Representative Manual 118, Senate Manual, House Rules, Reading, and tariffs include tariffs automotive China, tariff automotive general automotive, tariff schedule oil, fuels, and products. And then this also goes with the auditing on the first page. So we have Senate House rules, then we have the House rules. So one of them was supposed to be the Senate. Let's see, Senate House rules. So this should show Senate. So right here it gets into the Senate manuals. We have a House Representative Presidential Drawdown Authority. And so Senate and House is mixed, but I put them in two different elements or folders. So that's House rules. Stars and Stripes. We have Army Institute Professional Development, such as advanced broadcasting, forming chief radio announcer, establishing, maintaining broadcast, writing scripts, means of communication, basic communication, communication fundamentals, introduction, tactical radio communication, tactical radio system, television audio systems. And then we have farming construction, 4H1 lessons, military partnership, 4H military partnership, So there's more 4.8s there. We do have the DoD SC3Rs, DoD Stars and Stripes reading, which is Stars and Stripes newspaper and business operation number, DoD Directive number 512211. That's a reading of that. We have the FTC, Central Consumer Protection, Department of Defense 5400 Federal Freedom of Information Act Program Fraud and Abuse, Federal Communication 4451 28th Street, Washington, FDIC, GSA, GTA, Federal Credit Union, routing numbers, Federal Crown, GTI Billing Services, GTI Instrument Services, DA PAM 2567 or Eris location, Department of Defense 452564, PGA 49, Department of Public Security, PKI, IT Insurance, Macros, Fault Dosky, Date, Reverse Data Word, Telecommunicated Fraud, Abuse, Class Act lawsuits, auctioning assets to given subsidies from Goku loans for Small Business System Authorization 2827. And then I had something to say about news media and Adams Press, which is my own peace treaty. Members directly. I'm not sure exactly what that one is. Search grant to farms. I was working on Senator's phone list, and that's B1718. B18 is new military curriculum. MSCS, Military Marine Corps Community Service Policy, conducting and briefing, legal administrator, pre-appointments. We have a old copy of alternative dispute resolutions. Judge Advocate Legal Services. Let me close these down. We have Army National Guard DA form, Army Meditation, Army Regulation 2410, JAGMAN investigation, hiring managers, toolkit, military briefing, chaplain services, military manager's guided position classification, investigations, bookmarks. I got a large list of bookmarks. These are my bookmarks. So there's like 68 pages of all kinds of bookmarks. We have basic leadership training, and this is we'll go move on. So I did take a military leadership. This is what I do for my version of the MLS military leadership curriculum. We're moving on to the Holman Rule World Leaders. I found the Holman Rule in the House Representatives. We have a list of political parties, and you can look at Federal Elections Commission, and they have a list of all the parties and how much which voters registration. This is Chat GPT asking for Veterans Boulevard, Dublin, Georgia, public salaries. So this is to show the public salaries and the Holman Rule apply. Holman Rule applied to House Representative shows how much money an electoral politician could make. We have world leaders, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Holman Rule in Holman Rule Wikipedia is a rule the United States House Representatives allows operational legislation will reduce the salary of fire specific federal employees or cut specific programs, and then we'll move on. So Holman Rule with Congress, obviously. Annual report to Congress, Holman Rule Wikipedia again, list of political parties, annual report to Congress. My Acrobat's not working right now. Let me pause the tape.